Gemini, March 2024. Oh, we're gonna be running around. We're gonna be running around thinking we know exactly what the fuck we're doing, but you know what we're doing? Our minds are running over and over again about some fucking romantic shit that we fucked up and we know we fucked it up. And now all of a sudden we have the answers. Now all of a sudden we're gonna change like this and that. Now all of a sudden we wanna go back and think about it again and again and again. Listen, you think you've turned a corner because it's like you wake up like the light went on and you're like, oh my God, I know what I've been doing wrong. Oh my God, I'm an asshole. Oh my God, how did I let this slip through my fingers? So many of us are just like just waking up, just waking up. Here's the thing. Just because you have all this energy does not mean that you have turned a corner, and it does not mean you understand anything. Just because you can think something through does not mean you understand it. Just because you can understand something doesn't mean that you've learned anything, because learning implies a change of behavior. So, all this energy, and it's like, you're like, oh, that's what I did wrong. All right, let's go. Okay, so for some of you, this obsessive trying and all this energy and all this attention can pay off. But listen to me. If you want this to pay off, your attention to detail has to go through the roof. Gemini, I know we can put a great outfit together. I know we'd be looking fly out here, but Virgos can see 10 things that we missed before we walked out the door. I need you to do those 10 things. I need you to be like a Virgo and check those 10 things that a Virgo would immediately be like. Put lotion on your elbows, put cuticle oil on, put perfume in your hair, change your shoes, it's raining. I need you to look past the flyness and past the pizzazz that is you, and I need you to get classique with your details. I want you to get opulent, with your details, not rich, look how expensive my clothes are, but refined, look how together I am. Okay? And then your chances of selling this I have turned a corner thing, it might actually work. It'll calm you down enough. It'll temper us enough that we don't come off, like this. It's like a James Bond moment, if you must know. I love this song for our James Bond moment, actually. Okay, listen, this is our James Bond moment. Let me put this down for a second. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, we're gonna keep that. Okay, listen. we all knew that we were going to get to a point where people were going to stop treating us like we were fucking stupid. But the world doesn't accept anything more from us. It's very Marilyn Monroe with Geminis. We're allowed to be beautiful and dumb, but somehow very charming. Or we're too smart and should die. There's no, what's up, Rachel? There's no in between. There is no refined wild child until mid-1990s Angelina Jolie, a Gemini. And as soon as she veered a little too far away from her quite punky roots, she lost all her edge. So I'm not saying you shouldn't keep your edge. But there is some real power that comes with a beautiful Gemini getting their shit together and getting really smart and not hiding that smartness behind a bimbo facade anymore and just getting to the point. And your wardrobe, your mannerisms should reflect this change. You're not sugarcoating yourself. You were never sugarcoating yourself to be palatable. You were sugarcoating yourself to, well, to not attract too much attention. The gag is that when we stop playing the bimbo and we start getting real, the real world, Gemini sun, people are extremely shook around us. They don't know what to do with us. I think Cillian Murphy is a really good example of this. He's unapologetically just Gemini vibes all the time. And it's intimidating, right? Because it can even seem rude because it's so unapologetically intelligent. You can see all over his face what he's thinking. And we wear this mask, we create this cover very young to hide what we're thinking, because people have always put too much pressure on us to know what we think, and they've always held what we think a little too important, and it does put a lot of pressure on us. And so we have all these kind of showy ways to hide our intellect, to make ourselves seem normal. And we're not. We're not. So it's time to, if you're going to look at your love life and turn a corner and see some new way and understand, Four of Wands, there are up the banner of this celebration. Which one of these wands was I missing? Which one of these was I not able to provide? Which one of these have I never looked for in a partner? If you're willing to get deep with yourself and have this new insight into yourself that leads you to, it colors every relationship you've ever had, and now you're looking back at your life and going, whoa, I can see where I didn't do that, and I can see, okay, and that makes sense now. If you can do that with your love life, then I don't think that it's a far cry to say that you can do it with everything else. You can change your mind. Well, okay, Brenda. Like, hi, Apathy. We're doing the Gemini reading on the live. I'm going to just play some music in the background. You're welcome, Amanda. I did my makeup to go to the movies, so I'm happy to do the reading here. So now we have the Six of Swords and we have the Six of Wands, and I love this with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress and Judgment. Okay, so let's take these three first. I love this Six of Swords, Six of Wands situation going on because your insights are leading you to different shores, and those shores are filled with victory. And that change of spirit and change of intention creates so much abundance, inshallah, in your life. It's really cool. I wouldn't say Geminis are growing up. I'd say that both twins have decided that having a conscience is the only way forward. They're holding each other accountable, and it creates a lot of space for truth and a really stable kind of abundance because it's very no nonsense. How you get a man is how you're gonna lose him. How the money comes in is usually how the money's gonna go out. Like anything you want, how you get it is how you're gonna lose it. That's why you shouldn't go get it. That's why you should let it come get you. Hey. Okay, let's keep going. Drink something, please. And are they twins, these girls? Because that's who we're listening to. So I fucking love that for us. Right? I love this for us. The water brand, it's from New Zealand. Antipodes. All day I felt like there was somebody in my closet. It's so weird. It's so strange. It's so weird. All day. Is it your fave? It's my fave now too. Shut up. It's really sweet. I said, oh wow. I opened the first one. I said, oh wow. The water is sweet. I love a sweet water. I'm really into sweet water, actually. I'm always like on the hunt for it. Some damn good water. Alhamdulillah, this is some damn good water. You love the hair with the fuck? Explain while I smoke, and then we'll get back into this reading. I love this part. This is my favorite part. What's up? What's up? It's my favorite part. Because you're focusing it, perhaps focusing too much is in your romantic life, but that same level of clarity, that same adherence to honesty, it can provide you with so much benefit in so many different areas of your life right now. You're not just able to make money and, you know, feel like you're getting acclaim out of it, or people, you know, are talking well of you. Your reputation is, it's not just that. There's a dignity here that I think that we have to kind of like spend half our lives fighting for, because people think we're so without substance. You know, it's hard to convince people when you are mutable air that you are a substantive person. But we're realizing that our substance can just be the weight of truth. Perhaps we don't need to be any more substantive than to use our words that we're so good at using to speak deep, necessary truths and nothing else. And therefore you give yourself value and substance in a world that perhaps never wanted to give you that. Well, I think we've always been in search of the truth, Brenda, but I think this is more about telling the truth. I think we do this funny thing where if the truth is too hard, we just won't say it. But this is a different kind of truth-telling. This is something that has to be said. If you can make yourself a person whose words hold weight because they can't help but say the true thing, which is the thing we're always thinking, we can create a lot of goodness in our lives right now. Now, as far as these toxic love choices that y'all are trying to make, or those like flirtations that you put on the back burner that now you're like, fuck, did I fuck that up? Wait, can I go tap that? You think I could start that back up? All that toxic shit that you're doing, let's talk about that. And then career and mental health we can do while looking at the cards on Patreon. The card said, no ma'am. The cards are like, leave us alone. I don't want to tell you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands, and the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, and then it's the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, listen. This song always gets us kicked off. For some reason, they don't fuck with that song. Okay. Now we're on this fucking song. Okay. It can be great. It can be awesome. It can be great. It can be awesome. Okay? Hey. But just remember, if this is somebody, like, don't lose your head because it's like all like seems like fate and luck and don't get so swept up that you forget how people can be. Some people obsessive, some people's kink is abandonment, some people like to fight, some people just, you know, be the devil. I don't know. Like just I need you to remember, when it looks and feels like this, oh my God, ooh, feels so good. This is exactly what I wanted to hear. This is exactly what I wish was gonna happen. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Okay? Just remember that people, even if they really, really, really like you, they can have issues. and so could you. Okay? So all I'm saying is, just because you are like turning a corner again with your relationships, and you can see yourself exactly how you are, and you see all the truth, and like, yes, totally get it, I'm totally with it. Just be careful. You need to, there's an eclipse coming up too. You need to try your hardest to stay grounded. It's going to be really difficult. I'm just telling you now. Because this right there, that's so toxic. And it's like, you know, name a more toxic combination than whatever the fuck this is. Like, this here is like exactly what we're doing in March. This is the fuckery that Geminis are on. Can we just talk, Geminis? Can we talk? This fucking thing that we do, where like once a year we turn into like Sagittarians, and we like see everything how it is and how it should be and how it could be, and our part in the thing. This moment that we be having, this attracts the people that like could really make an impact on your life. Okay, not saying that, especially if you had somebody waiting in the wings situation, it's like, it's popping, I got you. But like, you need to stay grounded in the truth. You need to, because like, it's not blast off time yet. Like, don't do this. Don't go all the way, and don't like, just try to not turn your insight into yourself into like fuel to make bad decisions. Just because now you feel in control and like you understand, and and I get all the truth and I got it, it does not mean that you're all the way in control, and it doesn't mean that you can't be manipulated. You're also very determined at this time. I see that as well. You guys just want what you want. Yeah, there's no cool going on here. There's a lot of like, a lot of luck, a lot of energy, and a lot of hard work. You know, putting the work into the details, into the small things, cleaning out the corners of everything, like redoing the drawers. It's that time again, right? Like, look through your makeup, throw the shit out that's like not the look anymore. Like, look through your clothes, look at like James Bond moment. You're on assignment once again, okay? Secret agent man. You had your time off. You're on assignment once again. What are you taking on as this new persona now that you understand what you understand about yourself, and you've had these deep moments at the beginning of March where you're like, oh my God, that's what I'm like in a relationship. Whoa, I should be more like this, or I should. After you have that moment and you like redo your whole shit. I have a lot of Aries in my chart, so of course I'm a little bit early, but like, after you, what's your redo? What you doing? How do you pack for that? What do you need? Redo your stuff, put stuff away, take stuff out, you know, go shopping in your things, redo your storage. Like, if you are serious about being this new person, show up as that new person, and then don't chase a fucking thing. Listen, I know you want to, and I know you think you have some kind of control, but I hate to break it to you, things only happen when they're supposed to. You could chase somebody for the rest of your life and never even get to hold their hand. And you could sit in your house and have that same person that somebody else has been chasing all their life walk in your door and hold your hand. There's no effort that makes one possible over the other. Everything happens according to your timing, which is according to your fate and God's will. So you gotta relax about the things you want. You gotta learn how to use this energy as a strength, as a superpower, as a X-Man power, instead of something that you have to expel, something you have to use up, something you have to go get something with. No, the thing, it'll come. Use that energy on yourself. Refine your whole shit. Don't use any of that energy to go out there and think some way up of getting that person or that thing, or don't even spend an ounce of this energy on that. Spend it all on yourself. Redo your whole shit. You know what I mean? What's up? You know? And I don't even mean like you gotta go buy new shit. That's not what I mean at all. We're so glad you're here. Drink something, please. It just seems like such a better use of the energy. And it's fair to whomever would come into your life anyway, that you would be so good to who they are going to end up loving. I've said this before and I'll say it again, and then we'll end here because I still need to wash my face. I'm loving the HD Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. I've never actually owned a product that was perfectly color matched to me. So like, I've just now in a world that maybe you live for a long time. Nobody said that you shouldn't go out and work, but I would hope that your idea of going and working has something to do with more than just money. What brand of what? We're talking specifically here about love, but also money. If hard work earned money, then people who do hard labor would be the richest people in the world. Makeup Forever. Yes, thank you. Oh, they're ending my life. It's Matte Velvet by Makeup Forever. I'll be right back. They're ending this one, so if you were screen recording this for me, thank you. The Gemini reading is done. I love you. I'll come back in just a second.